Have you ever wondered if your dog truly loves and trusts you? Sometimes you worry, don't you? Whether you're doing things right, if you really understand their emotions, or if you're just raising them the way you think is best. I understand that feeling well, because a dog's love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just a glance, a silent presence at your feet, or a quiet afternoon when they won't leave your side. But there's something special. Dogs that truly see you as their closest companion, their person, will show very particular behaviors, things they would never do with anyone else, not even people you think they're close to. And today, I'll share with you 15 quiet but deeply meaningful signs that if your dog does these things, congratulations, you are the only one they trust completely. Watch till the end, because the final behavior, though subtle, might bring tears to your eyes once you realize just how important you are to this incredible being. Now, let's go through each sign, each emotional puzzle piece a dog only offers to someone they truly trust. I want you to listen with your heart, because sometimes love doesn't need words. It only needs someone who can recognize it. One sign that's not easy to witness, but speaks volumes if it happens, is when your dog lets you touch their belly, their soft ears, or the pads of their paws. These are not comfortable areas for dogs. They're extremely sensitive zones, full of nerves and guarded by instinct. But if one day you gently stroke their ears, touch their paws, or place a hand on their belly, and they don't flinch, pull away, or look at you with caution, then congratulations. You've entered the circle of complete trust in their life, a place reserved for you, and only you. Sometimes they'll roll onto their back, belly exposed, eyes soft or half closed like they're whispering, "I'm here. I trust you." In the dog world, lying on their back isn't just playfulness. It's vulnerability, exposing their most defenseless part. They won't do this if they still feel unsure. But if your dog lies like this calmly and without fear, it's not submission. It's a choice to give you their tenderest side. No words needed. Just know you are their safe haven, a place to just be. No fear, no guard. Then there are those moments when your dog moves quietly behind your legs, eyes slightly worried when a stranger appears, or there's a sudden sound. They don't flee. They don't hide. They come to you. In that moment, you're not just their owner. You're their shield. Not because you're the biggest or strongest, but because with you, they feel safe enough to be small. On a quiet afternoon, you might be sitting in silence, and they come over, rest their snout or head on your knee. No barking, no wagging, no play. Just a gentle rest, as if to say, "I'm here." That simple act, in dog language, is love in silence. It says, "I belong here, next to this person." If you've ever seen it, you're lucky. Because that means, at least to one creature, you've done everything right. One night, you might notice your dog sleeping with their back pressed against you, not facing you, not beside you, but back to you, leaning close. That's not just a sleep position. That's total trust. Their back is their blind spot, the most vulnerable angle. Lying like that means they don't need to watch behind them, because they know you will. What deeper trust could there be? One morning, you grab your keys, open the door to leave for work, and they sit there, eyes fixed on you. They don't run. They don't cause mischief. They just stay, watching the last moment they have with you today. They don't understand time the way we do, but their heart counts differently. Every minute you're gone, they wait. And they don't do that for just anyone. But for you, it's always worth the wait. Then, one day, they bring you their favorite toy. Not just any ball or stick, but the one they sleep with, the one they hide in blankets. When they place it at your feet, it's not about play. They're sharing their small, sacred world with you. In that world, you're not the boss. You're the one they've chosen to share what's most precious. There will be times you call their name. No treat, no food, no clear reason. And they come running, tail wagging, eyes sparkling. Because to them, hearing you call their name is the reward. They're not obeying. They're responding with love. Nothing pulls them back. Yet they still return. And in that return is all the love they can't put into words. On your walks, have you noticed? No matter how many paths to take, your dog leads you toward that one familiar corner. Maybe it's an old bench, a patch of grass you once played on, or a quiet street where you once sat together. They don't remember every detail, but they remember how it felt. That feeling is stored in every blade of grass, every mark on the ground. They take you back there not for the path, but because that's where their heart felt warm. To them, you're not just their present, you're part of their most cherished memories. Then one day, you remove the leash, expecting them to run free. But they don't. They sprint a bit, then look back. They move, but never too far from you. You are their emotional anchor. No leash needed, just love strong enough to keep them close. A dog who chooses freedom but still stays near doesn't just see you as an owner, but as their whole world. You come home, drop your coat or shoes in a tired heap, and later find your dog curled up there, breathing softly as if holding onto a piece of you. To you, it's just old clothes. To them, it's the last place that smells like you, a smell no one else has. When they lie on your things, it's not for comfort. It's because they miss you, enough that your scent alone brings them peace. Sometimes you sit down and talk, not even to your dog. Maybe you're reading texts or on a call, but they tilt their head, ears twitching, eyes full of attention. What are you saying? Is it about me? That's not just instinct, it's care. They don't just hear your voice, they're listening for your emotion, your tone, trying to understand. Because sometimes, if you're sad, they are too. One day, you pick up an old toy, dusty, forgotten, and your dog runs over, eyes bright, legs bouncing like, "Do you remember this game? We used to play this." Not for the toy, not for the fun, but for the memory. A dog that loves you, trusts you, will remember the games you played together and bring them back, just to feel that joy again, with you. There are moments when you do nothing, no words, no gestures, just a deep sigh in silence, and your dog looks at you, not barking, not pawing, just that gaze, steady, soft, reaching deep inside as if to say, "I'm here if you need me." Not all dog stares are the same, but this one, this silent, still stare, is the kind that comes only from a soul so closely bonded to yours. It understands without needing words. At night, everything is still, and there they are, lying by your feet. Not dreaming, not restless, just breathing calmly, as if their breath is syncing with yours. That is the moment of absolute safety. When a dog chooses to sleep by you, not for the space, but for the feeling of protection, then you have become the most peaceful part of their life. And if, after hearing all this, you realize your dog has done some of these things, or even all of them, then please know you are someone truly special in their eyes. A dog, so loyal, so loving, so patient, doesn't give their heart easily. But if they've given it to you, you've received a love no words could ever fully express. If this video touched something in your heart, leave a comment and share a special moment with your dog. And if you want to keep hearing true, emotional, love-filled stories like this, hit subscribe. Because here, we don't just love dogs. We learn to love right, love deeply, and love completely.